Hey guys, it's Frank and Kevin from Cruising with Wheels.
Hi guys, today we are talking about celebrity, how to be a celebrity and book your next cruise while you're on board. So you've already made the decision to be a celebrity and you're cruising on the celebrity ships, whether it be the Celebrity Edge or the Constellation, whatever ship you've chosen.
You can be a celebrity anywhere.
Right. And you're thinking, is it a good idea to book my next cruise while I'm sailing on that ship? So today we thought we'd put together a video like we have for some of the other cruise lines, but specific to booking on board celebrity.
Right, you're having such a good time, you want to find someone to book your next cruise before you get off the ship.
So there are two plans that you can choose from, and we'll talk about each one. The first plan is called the Cruise Now plan, and then the second option is the Cruise Later option. So let's talk first about some of the staff that they might encounter.
Right, now Celebrity says that they have about 5 to 8 cruise professionals on board every ship to help you book that future cruise.
And they have an area within the ship that is their future cruise vacations area, and you simply need to visit there. You'll sit down with one of these experts and discuss your options. Now, the first option being the Cruise Now plan, and what it affords you is you get up to $500 in onboard credit, and it's
Up to.
Yep, and it's based on the length of the sailing, the itinerary, and the cabin category for the passengers who know which ship and sail date that they want.
Right.
And Frank's going to tell you the different onboard credits that you will get based on a, what would we call it? Based on
Length of sailing
length of sailing
and category of cabin.
So let's take a look at the graphic, and Frank will read along with us. If you select an inside stateroom, you'll receive $50 onboard credit up to $250.
For an ocean view stateroom, you can receive a $75 onboard credit up to a $275 onboard credit.
Verandas receive $100 onboard credit up to $300 onboard credit.
Concierge class and aqua class receive $100 and up to $300 onboard credit.
Sky Suites, $200 up to $400 onboard credit.
And all other suites, a minimum of $300 onboard credit up to a maximum $500 onboard credit. So as you can see, the onboard credits are based on the category cabin, the length of your sailing,
And what kind of stateroom you chose.
yeah, so, you know, a couple of combinations will determine how much money you're going to get on that credit. But remember, that credit can be redeemed and only redeemed on your future sailing.
Right, the sailing that you booked that day.
Right.
And speaking of that, the onboard credit that you'll be receiving is also combinable with their exclusive promotions that they do, but only one promotion. So you can combine your onboard credit that you're receiving with other promotions, like they have one called Go Big, Go Better, Go Best, and that's a sale that they offer. Don't go in with a whole list of things that you want it all combined with, because that's not going to happen. So you're probably asking about deposits, and deposits are going to vary depending on what cabin
Right.
level you've selected.
Right. I mean, you don't expect to put a minimum deposit or reduced deposit on some major suite.
But I got to tell you that they do have reduced deposits if you use the Cruise Now plan. They start at about $100 per person, and that's for all stateroom categories up to the Sky
Sky
Suite.
Suites, right, right.
All other suites above the Sky Suite are considered higher level suites, and they do not qualify for a reduced deposit.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But with this Cruise Now plan, you can book unlimited future cruises for yourself, which is awesome.
Which is awesome, awesome.
I mean, if you got your calendar out for the next year or two or whatever, as many as you want for yourself, and you can book up to 3 future cruises for family and friends.
Now, this is a great bonus that Celebrity offers, because they can, your friends or family could pick up the deal that you're getting on the ship, which, of course, you're not going to get any of that onboard credit unless it's booked on the cruise, right?
Right.
So, make sure you ask your friends and family prior to you sailing if they want to pick up on one of these offers.
I know. And again, if you love Celebrity and you always have a good time, then I suggest that when you board that ship, you have your calendar with you.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about cancellation, because that is often a big question.
Right.
You're putting out money. What happens if I have to cancel?
Right, that's the biggest question.
So you can cancel your booking up to 90 days before your sailing date without any penalty whatsoever. But you can also change your cruise date or ship. And if a new promotion is offered later on, you can opt in for it if it's a better deal.
So is it either or?
It's both, either or.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even...
Yeah, both.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So if a better deal comes around and you're like, hey, I want that better price, they will cancel it out and rebook it, or however they do that behind the scenes. Again, we're not travel agents, so we don't know how they do all that. But well,
that's cool. So if you've booked that on board, and
you need to cancel,
and
or
you're
whatever.
like, well, wait a minute, I found, instead of this East Caribbean, I found a West Caribbean, and I like it. It's the same amount of days, and it's so much cheaper. I'm going to cancel East, go with West, have the lesser price, and keep the benefits of the future cruise booking. Oh my God!
So let's talk about the second option, because the second option is a little bit different. It's called the cruise later option. So if you don't know, or your friends and family don't know what cruise they want to book,
that would be us.
It works a little bit differently. Or if you don't want to be pressured to come up with a date, right?
We'd be like, I don't know. Later.
So basically what happens is you put down a deposit on whatever cabin or stateroom.
Right, because we're usually, like us, we're pretty sure the cabin type we want.
Now there's no expiration date, which is really, really nice. And you are eligible for up to $200 onboard credit in the future. Now, we couldn't find any graphic or concrete information as to which onboard credit, how much onboard credit you would get for each level, like we did with the Cruise Now plan. So I do apologize. We don't have that information or graphic. If any of you have done this on Celebrity, please comment below and let us know as far as what you received if you use the cruise later option. But basically, it sounds like you get a voucher, right?
Right, and that's pretty much what other cruise lines do. Right.
So that's probably what we will do on our next Celebrity
I'm
cruise.
so excited.
Now, I did pull up some frequently asked questions.
Oh, wow. There are always questions.
So let's go through some of the frequently asked questions and get the answers.
Okay.
So, question number 1 was, can I change my reservation later without any penalty? And they kind of gave a corporate response to that, which was, unless otherwise specified, like a non-refundable fare.
Right.
Because they offer two types of fares.
Right. If there's some kind of, like some special promotion or special fare.
Right. They offer different fares.
Yeah, make sure you know whether it's refundable or non-refundable.
Or a booking is after the final payment, all future cruise vacation bookings are fully flexible and refundable without penalty up to the final payment date. So the important thing is you need to ask yourself, was it a non-refundable fare? And are you past final payment date?
Know your final payment date in big numbers on your paperwork, yellow highlighted.
The second frequently asked question is, if I forget to make a booking on board, can I still take advantage of the exclusive onboard offer upon returning home? And you know, some of the cruise lines allow you to do this. Unfortunately, Celebrity does not have a program like that.
Right. They want you book on board, and that's where you get the benefits. So if you get home and you're like, oh, I want to avail myself, you're not on the ship.
We do want to remind you that the Future Cruise Vacations team is open daily. Typically, they're there from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. If you're pressed for time, you can fill out a booking form ahead of time and deliver it to the Future Cruise Vacations team at any point during your cruise, and they would be more than happy to meet with you. We've given some suggestions on other cruise lines videos about booking, which is
best days to show up,
disembarkation day, port day. Those are great days. Usually there aren't that many cruisers there. They're doing other things. So, reach out to them at their non-busy times or fill out that form. And the final question was, can I book for family and friends for guests that are not currently sailing with me? Right? And we've already kind of addressed that. The answer is yes. Yes, you can. So we hope that this has helped you take that leap to book a Celebrity cruise while you're sailing on your next Celebrity cruise.
And we want to thank you for joining us today and remind you to always
travel safe
and cruise often.